Okay, again, good morning. So what's our plan today, inshallah? What should we do?
Today we will complete Unit 11.
Complete Unit 11. Right. So what did we study last lesson?
Last lesson we take grammar question words.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Okay, so perfect. So as you mentioned today, inshallah, we should complete Unit 11. And the main focus of
Yes.
Unit 11, as you know, natural features. Natural
Yes.
features of some countries. And today you have a fantastic lesson about South Africa. Have you ever been to South Africa?
No.
No. Do you know or did you know anything about it? About this country?
No.
No. So this lesson, inshallah, gives you a lot of information about this country, and then you can decide if you would like to visit it one day, it's okay. South Africa.
Okay.
So think about topics or republic. Republic of South Africa. What is this country famous for? What is the wildlife there? I mean wildlife including animals and plants. And what is the weather and the natural features including mountains, volcanoes, and so on. Right? So
Yes.
listen carefully and please focus on the topics. Which topic did she talk about? Then you should listen again and answer exercise 2B. So listen the first one and please let me know which topic is she talking about. Here, as you see, you have 4 topics: famous places, wildlife, natural life or natural features, and weather. Ready to
Okay.
listen?
Yes.
Okay.
Recording 4.
Listening?
South
Yes.
Africa is really a fantastic country to visit. It's one of the most beautiful and diverse countries in the world. We have deserts, grassland, mountains, tropical forests. There aren't many countries in the world where you can see all these amazing things. But if you only have a little time, here are 4 places you really must visit. One city that a lot of people want to visit is Cape Town. It's a beautiful, beautiful city by the sea, and you can see the famous Table Mountain, where you will find a lot of different varieties of plants. In fact, there are about 2,200 species of plants. That's more than the whole of the UK. The Tugela Falls are in the Royal Natal National Park in the east part of the country. The Tugela Falls is the second highest waterfall in the world and the highest in Africa. The waterfall's 850 meters. It's incredible to see. Of course, in South Africa, we have a lot of amazing wildlife. And the Kruger National Park is the place to see it. We have a huge number of bird species, more than 500 in fact, and nearly 150 animal species. And you can find elephants, rhinoceros, zebra. My favorite is the cheetah, the fastest animal in the world. Did you know a cheetah can run at 100 kilometers per hour? There isn't much chance of winning that race. That's fast. There aren't any active volcanoes in South Africa, but there are a few dormant volcanoes. For example, the Saltpeterkop volcano. It's 66 million years old, and it's not officially extinct. These are just a few of the fantastic places you can visit in South Africa. There are many more that I don't have time to tell you about. The best thing is to come and see us here in South Africa. You're very welcome.
Okay. So which topics did she mention in her talk? Did she say about famous places?
Yes.
Did she talk about wildlife, animals, and the plants there?
Yes.
Did she describe the weather?
No.
Did she talk about natural features, mountains, volcanoes?
Yes.
Yes. So now let's listen again, and this time please read the questions. Before listening again, read the questions. While reading, you should focus on the key words. How many species of plants can you find on the Table Mountain? What does mean species?
Species.
Yes, we have
مساحة.
no. Species, we have different species of animals, plants, يعني types, kinds, يعني أنواع أو فصائل. So how many species of plant? يعني فصائل plant أو أنواع plant. How high and how many species again of animals, and how fast, cheetah, and how many years. Okay? So now listen again and please answer the 5 questions.
Unit 11, Recording 4.
Okay.
South Africa is really a fantastic country to visit. It's one of the most beautiful and diverse countries in the world. We have deserts, grassland, mountains, tropical forests. There aren't many countries in the world where you can see all these amazing things. But if you only have a little time, here are 4 places you really must visit. One city that a lot of people want to visit is Cape Town. It's a beautiful, beautiful city by the sea, and you can see the famous Table Mountain, where you will find a lot of different varieties of plants. In fact, there are about 2,200 species of plants. That's more than the whole of the UK. The Tugela Falls are in the Royal Natal National Park in the east part of the country. The Tugela Falls is the second highest waterfall in the world and the highest in Africa. The waterfall's 850 meters. It's incredible to see. Of course, in South Africa, we have a lot of amazing wildlife, and the Kruger National Park is the place to see it. We have a huge number of bird species, more than 500 in fact, and nearly 150 animal species. And you can find elephants, rhinoceros, zebra. My favorite is the cheetah, the fastest animal in the world. Did you know a cheetah can run at 100 kilometers per hour? There isn't much chance of winning that race. That's fast. There aren't any active volcanoes in South Africa, but there are a few dormant volcanoes. For example, the Saltpeterkop volcano. It's 66 million years old, and it's not officially extinct. These are just a few of the fantastic places you can visit in South Africa. There are many more that I don't have time to tell you about. The best thing is to come and see us here in South Africa. You're very welcome.
Okay. Yeah, Jude, after listening twice to South Africa, would you like to visit it?
Yes.
Why?
Because they have a really good things there.
Like what?
Maybe Cape Town, I think, and I
Mhm.
want to see the animal cheetah. Cheetah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with you. It seems a fantastic place to visit. Yes. So, question number one: how many species of plant?
See, 2,200.
Yes, perfect. طيب, how high are the Tigla Falls?
Um,
Do you know falls? What does it mean?
no.
شلالات.
Okay.
Okay, so how high are the Tugla Falls? Have you got falls in your country?
No, I don't
Yes, you
think.
have. You have. In Abha. Okay, you have.
Yes, right.
Yes. So how high are the Tugla Falls?
B.
Yes, 850 meters. Type, how many species of animal can you find in the Kruger National Park?
A.
50 to 100 or 150?
150.
One,
100 to 150.
150 or because I think she mentioned 150, the second one.
Yes.
Type, how
Yes.
fast can a cheetah run?
C. 100.
Yes, 100 kilometer per hour. Type, how many years old is this Sepulchre volcano?
66 million.
Yes, that's it. Right. So, what do you think most? What is the most interesting thing about South Africa?
Yes.
What do you think is most interesting about South Africa?
Um, Maybe.
Maybe go camping, I think. Maybe
Yes.
maybe safari trips,
Yes. Yes.
right? Okay, what's
Yes.
similar to and different from your country? Now try to compare your country and uh, South Africa.
Yeah.
What is similar to and different from? Let me start with similar
Mm,
to. Similar to.
okay.
How similar is your country to South Africa?
Um,
I think
how
the
similar?
yeah, the natural features.
Yes, maybe.
You have a lot of mountains, you have a few
Right.
falls, you have different wild animals, right? Or wildlife, including animals and plants, and maybe the weather. The weather in South Africa is really hot, right?
Right.
What is
Yes.
different? What is now? What's your country different from South Africa?
Um, Maybe the famous animals.
Maybe, yes, the famous animals in your country may be camels or maybe
Right.
chimpanzee. But in South Africa, they have cheetah, the fastest animal in the
Cheetah.
world. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the end of listening. So please, you can listen again and try to prepare a talk. Jude, imagine you are inviting other people around the world to visit your country. Especially you have, inshallah,
Okay.
a World Cup in around 10 years from now. So invite people worldwide to visit your country. Once they come to your country, what can they do? What can they see? You know? and focus on the most famous places in your country, as you
Yes.
heard the speaker here in this audio. Ready?
Yes.
So please prepare this talk and send it to WhatsApp, please. Okay, maybe
Okay.
2 or 3 minutes talk, inviting people around the world to visit your country. So now let's
Okay.
go to the second grammar focus, quantifiers. A lot of, a little, a few, not any, not much, not many. What I mean by quantifier, Jude? When- Quantifier, when I say I have water, I have water,
Um,
I need water. Do you know how much water do I have?
no.
No. But when I say I have some water, I have a little water, I have a lot of water, I have
Yes.
too much water. Do you know how much water I have?
No.
Yes, you have. The first one I see some water, a little water, too much water, not too much
Um,
water. That's it. I don't have any water. So these words are called the quantifiers. But quantifiers means
okay.
words to show the number or the quantity of something. For example, when you tell me that I have friends in my school. Only بس قلت لي I have friends. Do I know how many friends have you got at school?
No.
No. طيب if you say I have a lot of friends at my school. عرفت ان انت
Yes.
friend عندك a lot of friends. طيب لما تقولي لي I have a few friends in my class. A few friends
Yes.
in my class means what? Very, very few or a little number or a limited number of friends. Okay, I don't have many friends in my city, for example. Okay, so quantifiers,
Okay.
يا Jude, we use quantifiers before the noun to show the quantity أو to show the number. طب لكن دورنا هنا لازم أعرف نوع الناون، هل هو countable ولا uncountable. Do you remember the difference between countable and uncountable nouns?
Yes.
طيب, can you give me 2
Uncountable.
nouns, please? Yes, countable.
Uncountable. Apples, grapes.
Okay. Yes. So,
Uncountable. Ice cream.
mhm. Ice cream,
And
uncountable.
maybe yes, uncountable.
It's countable. Why? Because you can say, I need an ice cream. I need 2 ice creams. يبقى an ice cream, 1 ice creams, plural. So if the noun plural and singular, this countable noun. But uncountable noun means you can't use s or es at the end. You can't use a or an at the beginning. Like water, for example. Let me write it for you. Water or butter. This word, butter. Okay, can you say a butter?
Yes.
No. Can you say butters? No.
No.
Like water. Like water. Can you say a water?
No.
Can you say a water? No. Can you say waters? Pardon, no. Why? Because uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
before using quantifiers يا جود ركزي معي جدا عشان الدرس شوي confusing. To use the right quantifiers, you need to know that the noun. هل الاسم اللي قدامي ده countable ولا uncountable؟ اوكي؟ طيب
Yes.
تعالي نروح للجرامر بوكس. جرامر بوكس. Complete the table with the underlined phrases in the audio script. Large quantity, small quantity, zero quantity. Okay? Large
Okay.
large quantity يعني كميات كبيرة. small quantity كميات صغيرة. zero quantity أو zero number يعني ما فيش، ما عندي ولا شيء. Okay? خلي بالك with
Okay.
if the noun is countable. Use a lot. As I told you, I have a lot of friends. This is correct. I have a lot of water. Correct or not? Correct.
Yes.
يبقى هنا a lot of water uncountable صح، و a lot of friends برضو صح. مفهم من كده ان a lot of come with what؟ countable ولا uncountable now؟ مش فارقة معايا. يبقى a lot of مريحني. اوكي؟
Right.
يبقى استخدمها مع الكاونتبل والuncountable. مفيش فرق خالص. طيب if you express a small quantity كميات صغيرة مع المعدود كلمة a few. لما أقول I have a few pins in my bag. A few pins. A few pins. طب لما قلت I have a little water. خلي بالك. A little water. A little water. Can you say a few water?
No.
No. ليه ما ينفعش؟ لأن water uncountable. لذلك أخذ أختها مين؟ a little. A few a little إخوات نفس الاسم. دي معناها قليل من ودي معناها قليل من. لكن a few بتيجي مع الكاونتبل فقط. A little مع الuncountable فقط. أوكي؟ طيب.
Yes.
Not many. خلي بالك. Not many. لما أقول I don't have many books in my bag. I don't have many books in my bag today مثلا. ما عندي كتب كتير اليوم في الشنطة. Not many. ما عندي كتب كتير يعني شوي. يعني a few. طيب not much. I don't have much water. ما عندي مية كتير. معناها شوي. Not much.
Right.
ولاحظي يا جو
Yes.
إن many وماتش الاثنين لازم تكون الجملة منفية. طب لو الجملة مثبتة،
Right.
لو الجملة مثبتة في الحالة دي هاخد a lot of. هاخد a lot of. أو هاخد a few أو a little. طيب zero quantity. Zero quantity. ما عندي ولا شيء.
Not
أخذ
any.
not any. Perfect. Not any. Now when I say I don't have any money. ما عندي ولا ريال. In my bag أو in my wallet. I don't have any money in my wallet. Money طبعا uncountable. اسم غير معدود. Also you can say I don't have any friends in London مثلا. ما عندي ولا صديق أعرفه في لندن. I don't have any friends in London. Okay?
Yes.
So far so good. يبقى how many
Yes.
quantifiers؟ quantifiers عندي a lot of. اتفقنا a lot of مع الاثنين مريحانا. Okay? a lot of مع الكاونتبل
Okay.
والuncountable. وبنستخدم a lot of for what؟ large quantity أو large number. تعرف إن عندي كميات
Yes.
كبيرة. طيب عندي a little معناها not small.
Not countable.
Yes مع uncountable ومع small number. أختها مين؟ a few. نفس الشيء but with countable noun. طيب not any معناها زيرو أهو ما عندي ولا شيء. ولاحظ إن any مع الكاونتبل أو uncountable زي a lot of بالضبط. مش فرق بينهم. طيب not much with uncountable, not many with countable. Okay Jude, clear?
Yes.
طيب يلا let's
Yes.
start please. Choose the correct answer.
There isn't many countries.
There isn't many countries. يا ريت نركز شوية لأن ملاحظ عندك أخطاء فيها كتير يا جود وخصوصا في الإكزامز. لاحظي هنا شوف الناون many countries أهو. هنا countries plural ولا singular؟
Plural.
plural. يبقى say there isn't ولا there aren't؟
There aren't.
there so aren't. Is it clear now why aren't?
Yes, because it's
countries.
plural.
Yes, countries and a plural noun. Type number 2. If you only has or have a little time, here are 4 places you really must. You خلي بالك. If you
has.
if you has or if you have have على طول you have حتى لو you واحد شخص واحد اخذ have برضه. you تعامل مع عمالة الجمع مفرد وجمع you. طيب table mountain have a lot of different varieties of plants. Has why because here mountain بس واحد. طب there isn't ولا aren't much chance of winning that race.
There isn't.
Yes, there isn't a chance. 1. There aren't any active volcanoes in South Africa.
Aren't?
Aren't? Why? Because volcanoes.
Because
Yes, 6. There are a few volcanoes.
There is.
The plea is volcanoes.
Jump.
هذه volcanoes plural اسم جمع يبقى على طول there are.
Yes.
Okay. دايما يجود الكلمات في جملة الإنجليزي زي الكيمياء بالضبط. يعني الكلمات لابد يكون بينها تفاعل. يعني لابد يكون في تنسيق. لازم يكون الفيرب لو الاسم جمع لازم الفيرب يكون جمع. لو الاسم مفرد لازم الفعل يكون مفرد زي ما انت شايفه كده. chance مفرد خدنا isn't. اوكي. ولازم الفاعل اللي في الأول خالص يكون متناسق مع الفعل. هنا مفرد فعل مفرد and so on. Okay, clear? طيب, now please go to this and you complete. Yes, I give you 2 minutes. Please read and complete the right quantifier. You can look at the pictures to help you, by the way. Look at the pictures. This is the Kalahari Desert is a huge desert area in Botswana. Okay, this is a city in Botswana, Namibia, American and South Africa, African country. Can you complete, please? Jude, following? Yes. Go ahead. You have 6 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, done, Jude?
No, not yet.
Yes, go ahead. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the first one. Huh. Its name comes from the word kala, which means place where there isn't
Any rain.
any rain. Excellent. Next, in fact, rain falls there.
A little.
Perfect. A little rain. Next, there is only about 76 to 100 millimeter a year, which isn't
Which isn't much rain.
perfect. But even so, you can see wildlife.
You can see a lot of
Perfect.
wildlife.
There are types of tree, such as
There are a lot of
wonderful, great, mashallah alik. Type. There aren't people living there.
many.
Excellent, wonderful. But you can still see bushmen.
A little.
Bushmen, plural.
A few.
يبقى a few. The bushmen, there is only a few, a little, a lot of water.
Um,
Mhm. Water.
water.
Yes,
A lot of.
only. But there is only
No. A few
means
water.
a few water. No, water uncountable. So in this way, a little
A
a
yes.
little one. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Now you can use the same sentences. You can use this to describe your country. This is really important, Yajud, to write about your country, even to speak about your country. Use in my country, in my country, Saudi Arabia, there is, and start like this. Or any country, in Brazil, for example, like this example. You can say there is, there are. There isn't, there aren't. And then use, as you see, the quantifiers, a lot of, a little, a few, not any, not much, not many. After that, use the noun, like this. In your words, just focus on the wildlife, the natural features in your country. For example, there isn't much snow in Brazil. There isn't much snow. There is a little snow in the winter on the high mountains in the south. What about you?
Okay.
Can you give me 3 sentences which are true for your country?
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. For example, there are a lot of high mountains in my country.
Yes.
There are a lot of شفت أنا بركبها إزاي؟ there are a lot of high mountains. طيب active volcanoes. هل عندنا active volcanoes؟ No.
No.
يبقى نقول إيه؟ In my country there aren't
There
خليها نفي.
aren't.
Any there aren't any active volcanoes.
Yes.
Okay? There aren't any active volcanoes. طيب snow مثلا
Okay.
يلا هل عندنا snow؟
No. In my
No.
country,
Yes.
there isn't
Any
a
snow.
lot of them.
أو yes a lot of rain. Yes good. بس ينفع أقول isn't a lot of؟ ما ينفعش. ففي الحالة دي آخد much. يبقى there isn't much rain. ليه ما ينفعش؟ لأن a lot of تيجي في الإثبات فقط. ممكن
Yes.
تقولي there is a lot of rain. طب أنا ما عنديش ما عنديش يبقى isn't يبقى آخد not much. يبقى there isn't much rain. Okay, Jude, clear?
Yes.
طيب, one more example, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
In my country,
Okay, thank you. Yes.
there is
Right.
there is there is a lot of rain. No. In my country there is much of rain.
But there isn't much rain. Much rain. There isn't much rain. Okay, Jude, please
Yes.
join the meeting again. The meeting ends now. Please join again. If the meeting ends, please join again. Okay? Let's complete this part.
Okay.
Type one more example. What about deserts?